All right, welcome back. This video is going to be about my Monday range and VWAP. The combination of two that I use to trade with. And these are really the only two indicators that I put on my charts. I don't think there's really any need for any other ones. With a good background in price action, being able to see the charts and read the charts, I think is super important. And these are really the only three things you need. Being able to read the chart structure, VWAP, and Monday range. And that's it. So let's get into the Monday range. I know it looks a little busy right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and quiet down the VWAP, and then we will talk about the Monday range. It's been a long time since I've done one of these videos for my Monday range. So I'm going to go ahead and, update it. There is a video on the Monday range. So by all means, I will link that below or up here somewhere. And you can look at that if you'd like. It's an older video. I was really into ICT concepts at that time. And super quick tangent. It's not that I trade with ICT concepts. I trade structure. I trade price action. I trade the candlesticks. I don't trade supply and demand. I do read the charts with a type of liquidity. I look for the liquidity and where liquidity can be lying, things like that. And all of that I really did gain through learning ICT concepts. And so I'm not going to knock the fact that if it gets you reading charts better, by all means, go and learn. It's very deep. There are some really good traders out there that have been able to break it down in a very simplistic way. I have actually some older videos that I may post and put up there for, that will simplify some things with the ICT concepts. But there are some really good traders out there. T-Trades is probably one of the best ones that I know of. There's another guy that's Arjo, ARJO, their YouTube channels. Sniper's pretty good. So, there's a few out there. I'll try and link those in the description too. Now, it's not that I'm endorsing them or shouting them out in any way to get you to go to them or anything like that. I just, if you would like to learn more about it, they really go in depth and they have Discord groups and stuff if you'd like to do that. And by all means, educate yourself as much as you possibly can. I mean, I did over the years, and I think it made me a better trader. All right, back to the Monday range. I use this Monday range. It is a free indicator. It's literally called the Monday range on your indicators list. If you go into the indicators list, I will go here and click on my favorites and come down here, Monday range by U_20BF. They just did an update on this. So it's fairly new. As you can see, I've got a lot of different indicators on here that I've used over the past. Every now and then I might throw them on a chart, but for the most part, these are the only two indicators that I use. So the Monday range, it is set up with just these three blue lines. And as you can see, and it works from Sunday at open at about 5 or 6 o'clock, depending on where you're at, all the way to Monday's close, which is Monday at 5 or 6. So that 24-hour span is where you get these Monday ranges. When there's a holiday on Monday, it tends to change a little bit. But sometimes it'll go into Tuesday before it actually sets the actual Monday range. But you'll get used to that. Anyways, this was the high on Monday. It is the high for the week so far. And this was the low on Monday. It is also the low for the week so far. And this middle ground is the median. The exact middle between these two lines is what that is. And it's actually Monday high, Monday low, and then the equilibrium is what they call it. So I call it the Monday median, but equilibrium is fine. Anyways, as you can see, after this gets set on Tuesday, it tried to really bounce around it, right? And then this was Wednesday, but Tuesday was right here, right? Well, because we had a Monday, again, Monday holiday this week, so the actual Monday low and Monday high was set on Tuesday. So there you go. Normally it's back over here, but because there was a holiday on Monday, and it didn't actually get all the way to the close, the Monday high was set and the Monday low was set on Tuesday. So either way, does not matter. It's set now. We can look at it. So Wednesday started and overnight we fell off. And as you can see, we've got a high and a low that has not been retouched or stretched or anything since it was created. which makes this median very important. Makes that equilibrium between the high and the low very important. As you can see, look at the way price action works through this low. Support, resistance, support, 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 pushes down, resistance, and where we're sitting right now, it could be utilizes resistance. So as you can see, like the median plays a super important part. And I love when we get a good Monday range that's not too big, but definitely not too small, because I would love for price to play around in the Monday range all week long. Just makes it easier to read charts, gives me my targets. So I'm looking at the 15-minute chart on the NQ. And as you can see, 15-minute chart at market open right here, 9:30. We come up, we push through, and then immediately reject that Monday median, and we fall down. I actually lost quite a bit right here on Wednesday because I was still trading the micros in the morning. This was a big loss for me, and then that's when I immediately switched to the NQ. This was a big loss for me because I thought we would come down here to the Monday low. So my target was the Monday low. I sold. I actually bought at this break. We go into a 3-minute chart. You can see, right? This was a nice engulfing candle. Okay, on a 3-minute chart. As it come back, pulled back, I went ahead and bought, and it just ran against me. And this was one of those $435 losses yesterday. And then I immediately switched to the NQ. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this back. I'm going to be a little more precise, and I'm not going to take any more bad trades. and I was pretty good from that point on. So ended up taking trades all the way back through. But as you can see, we get down here, we turn around, we come back. Could have targeted this. I don't ever put my target on the number, but within a couple of points. And as you can see, the number was about 211.25, and it went to a high of 208.50. So within a few points, you could have had that as your target. Or if you're only looking for 10 points, it is what it is. But when it gets here, we consolidate right here. I took an amazing long right off of this point as it was consolidating midday yesterday, and it was one of those. It's like I just built the position. Even though I only had one contract because I was on the NQ. But if I was on the micros, I would have built a position right here with multiple contracts and then the pop. Really good move there on the 3-minute. But as you can see, it's playing with that Monday median. It goes up to the high of the day and then drops back down. Where does it drop down to? Right here. It never closes below that Monday median. We get another run up to the high of day. A rejection, it comes back down. What does it do? Gives you that false sense that we're going to break down below, and then pops again, runs back up to the Monday high, rejection. But as you can see, look at this rejection compared to these two rejections. You got some really big down candles right here, and then this one, of course, but this one is more consolidation. To me, that's more engineered liquidity. So I started looking for longs as soon as this happened. I wanted to see a good turnaround. This candle came in. I wanted to pull back. I got into this pullback, went against me a little bit, and then busted higher. And that was about a $200 win, an easy $200 win right there on the NQ. But then we start running up, right? We run all the way up. We don't make it to the Monday high. We reject overnight. This is at the end of the day. I was not trading during this time. We rejected all the way back down to where? The Monday median. And then we have consolidated across this median all night long. Broke down here, and then we gravitate back up to the median again. As you can see, this is where we're at right now. Market's about to open in 1 minute. But as you can see, the market really likes this Monday range and the median of that Monday range. I usually make most of my money and better trades when I'm playing around the Monday median or the equilibrium of the Monday range. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I read the charts a lot better right in there. I have a clear identifier of where I need to go. Now, I know the next question is probably going to be, yeah, but what if it's down in here? What are you using? So let's go ahead and turn this VWAP on. And let's go back to Tuesday. I'm sorry, let's go back to Wednesday, yesterday's trading. All right. And as you can see, we have the VWAP. All right. The VWAP, and this is a one standard deviation. We can go in here and look at it. So I've got the VWAP, I've got upper band one on both sides. That's basically one standard deviation from the VWAP. The bands, I've got it color, shaded in a light green because both bands are green. And then the VWAP is the blue line. And that's basically what I've got. The inputs, I don't really change anything with this. Multiplier 1, 2, and 3. These are standard deviations. There are multiple bands. You can have 3 and 4 different bands on this if you want to. I just don't. If you wanted multiple bands, you could have multiple bands on it. I don't put the extra bands on it. I leave it the way it comes in that way, right? This is the way I leave it. Anyways, this is this chart and then standard deviation. All right. And this is for Wednesday. This is market open right here on Wednesday. As you can see, we've got a nice drop and a push. This is where I lost a lot of money. We not only are we at the Monday median and rejected, we're below the VWAP, right? So, I mean, like in my mind, why am I taking a long when I'm this close to being below the VWAP and I'm at the Monday median and it has rejected the Monday median once already? There was a lot of reasons why I shouldn't have been long in this trade. It breaks down. But as you can see, that standard deviation right here, you can take shorts off of it, right? We're down here below it. We get one of those nice engulfing candles. It comes back up, resists that bottom, and then drops. And then pulls all the way back up to what? Not the Monday median, but to the VWAP. This could have been your target if you're going long off of one of these moves. This could have been your target. Instead of the median, you could target just the VWAP. Same way down here. It pushes through this deviation, comes back, touches it twice before moving up to the VWAP, and then comes back down to the standard deviation. What does it do? It doesn't break below, pushes back up, right to the VWAP. This is a very powerful indicator that you can start utilizing. Practice with it beforehand. Go back in time. Use TradingView's ability to go back in time on the minute chart, 3-minute chart, whatever, however you want to trade it, and you can back test and trade that way. Then we get up here, we get this push, and we have this long consolidation right here. And as you can see, look how beautiful that target was. I don't have to target all the way up here to the Monday range. I'm not in a long for something like that. I'm trading these futures for these small bursts, momentous type of trading. I'm not trying to trade at, when the market's at 130 and I'm holding it into 270. I'm not looking for 140 points. I'm looking for 10. Like, it's all I need. This is a side hustle. And it's not, and even if it's not a side hustle, if I want to make more money in those 10 points, I just add another contract. So anyways, this can be your target, and it's beautiful in the way it hits here, holds here, and then drops. And then again, it resists down to the Monday median, pops. This could be your target again. It gets up here, rejects. It runs through the Monday median, but look at where it holds here. It holds on the VWAP before trending back up to retest that standard deviation. And then we get away from the VWAP, we get away from the Monday range and goes up. And I think this was one of my last trades just because I liked the way this structure in the market was going. Because when it's all said and done, I look at price action first. I look at price action first, and then I go to my indicators. Are my indicators showing me that this is what price action might be doing? We're above the VWAP. The VWAP is trending upwards. We are above the Monday median. We have, rejected and also supported twice in these areas. And this is a different structure than the last two. So I'm looking long. Everything was setting up for that long, and ended up getting it. At the end of the day, price breaks down. It comes all the way down to the Monday median, but look where it doesn't close below. At the end of the day, it doesn't close below the VWAP. It holds here, comes up, holds here again, comes up, basically holds again, and trends across it. The next day, it breaks down and pops, breaks down to the VWAP and pops, and look at where we trend all day. I'm sorry, not the VWAP, but the Monday range, because VWAP starts over on this day. Anyways, these are the two indicators that I constantly use. They are a staple on my chart. It's the reason why I hooked my Trade of 8 up to my trading view, because I wanted to see this price action on this chart while I'm trading. So I really appreciate you guys. If you have any questions about this, please shoot me comments. Shoot me a comment or two below. Let's start a conversation. I'd be more than happy to go and discuss this even further. I appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's the market open. 5 minutes has already opened, and we're getting a nice breakdown. As you can see, we got up here to the median. It popped, but didn't hold the median, and we've dropped all the way down to what? That below standard deviation band on the VWAP. So let's keep watching the market and let's see what happens. But you guys have a great day. Be safe out there, and I will see you on the next one.